Did y'all hear about this? When I tell you Katt Williams is letting everybody know what's what. So Katt Williams, you guys know he was on Club Shay Shay and he exposed a lot of people. All right. One of them being Ludacris. Yes, girl. He was exposing Ludacris that is so many African brothers out there being compromised, honey, touching their elbows and ankles trying to get parts. And he put Ludacris on blast. Yes, he did. And Ludacris did not like that. He came back with a clap back. He did a music disc, a song disc. Well, girl, honey, Katt Williams heard that and he didn't like it. No, he did not, honey. Katt Williams came out with the music of his own, and he is talking about Ludacris like men. Yes, Ludacris out here on the down low, girl, on the down low with kids liking whole men. Can you believe that stuff? Girl, I don't got nothing against nobody that liking no man, but ain't Ludacris got a wife and kids? What's really going on here? And you know, Katt Williams, he just wouldn't put that on anybody. You know what I'm saying? It got to be some truth to what he's saying. So I don't know how Ludacris is going to deal with this. And I want to know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think this is true or false? I'm going to play the video. How y'all doing? What's going on? Are y'all receiving y'all notifications? Please let me know y'all receiving notifications or not. Okay. Let me know. Are y'all not receiving? If you're not receiving your notification, please let me know. So what do y'all think about this? Honey, I think it might be some truth to it. So I'm gonna play you the little clip it. Listen to this.
I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a plot. I'm coming for your number one spot. Oh, Chris, I wish it never came to this. And you pissed rapper freeze for the first time, but you dissed and missed the wrong side of history in a time like this. It's so ludicrous. Sorry, uterus. You were infant chronicles. You ain't new to this. You went from Mr. Moore.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Atlanta. That's the truth. In real life, I'm fast and furious. In real life, you by curious, got a fast car, but you hit the median, another body by comedian. I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us a killer and the other.
Girl, did you hear that? It's been confirmed, honey. Ludacris out here liking men. Like I said, I don't got no problem with it. But he got a whole wife, but maybe his wife know about it. You guys know in Hollywood, there's a lot of whole bunch of wives that know about their men on the down low. They know they men like other men and they okay with it. Okay. Now, Katt Williams said by curious. I do believe that he was trying to be nice. Okay. But honey, by curious, you know, sometimes some people say it all means the same thing. He want a man. Okay. If you're curious about a man, don't you think he want a man? Comment, let us know. What do y'all think? If another man is curious about another man, do y'all think he want a man? I think he want a man. Okay. Oh, girl, it is too much out here. We're losing all our men. My God, we are losing all our men, honey. It make me want to cry. Girl, no men want no women nowadays. It's sad. It's sad. Ooh, I didn't know nothing about that. No wonder why Ludacris been quiet all these years, girl. I am surprised. Now, Luda, you know we grew up to Ludacris, and I ain't know he wanted a man all this time. Okay. I ain't had no idea, girl. What do y'all think about this? Hey, Jerome, how you doing? What? They said Katt Williams is a traveling Mason. Y'all noticed his something around his neck. It's the traveling something. I was wondering why he's out here, lit out here. We know he's known as the truth. Okay, child. I don't know nothing about no Masons and nothing, child. But I do know about these men liking men. That's what I know. Not surprising. And the wives, that's a whole nother story. Well, tell me about that. What is really going on out here, y'all? What is up? What is going on? So I'm looking at the comment section over here. They are saying fast and bi curious is crazy. They're talking about that gay stuff. They says, note to self, don't beef with Katt Williams. This year has been nothing but comedy. They are saying this is hilarious because he's not a rapper at all. To call this man a sorry uterus is beyond me. So I didn't even realize he called him a uterus, honey. So he's calling him a sorry uterus. Girl, a uterus, that's the kitty cat. What? Okay. So have y'all heard of somebody calling a man a uterus? Okay, what does that mean? I know it's the kitty cat, but what does it mean? Why the jail call playing in the background? Well, they are saying that he was rapping this to Suge Knight. Do you guys know who Suge Knight is? Suge Knight is he's a big man in the hip hop, and he was putting paws on women. But they say Katt Williams put paws on women too, you know. So he was talking to him. He said Suge Knight is coming out soon, and he was playing it for Suge Knight. So that's what that was about, girl. So girl, what else y'all gotta say about that? He is so unserious. He sound a mess, but ain't gonna lie. This man called him bi-curious. So everybody is loving this. They entertained by it. They can't believe he said it, but he said it, child. What do y'all think about this in the comment section? Jerome says, I think these guys have sugar in their tank. Well, Jerome, let's talk about it. It's so many of all of them got sugar in their tank, Jerome. I mean, let's just be real here. You know, Katt Williams said it. If Katt Williams knew Ludacris didn't have sugar in his tank, he would have never mentioned it or said it. You understand? Okay, free Simon. I don't know who Simon is. I wish my daddy would take that in Smoking the City. Lala, what the hell you talking about? Okay. Katt called them BDs on the interviews. How would he know? Who got a big D? Who? Ludacris got a big D? Let me find out. Okay. Ludacris don't look like he got a big D. Ludacris short. Ain't he short? Ain't he about 5'6"? But you know, they say a lot of those short men, they do like other men. They want to know what it feel like to be with a tall man. You know, them short men, they be feeling like, how would it be to be with a tall man? Because they want to be a tall man so bad. So they end up getting with tall men because they want that experience. You see? Okay. That's the only way they know what it feel like to be a tall man, to have a tall man in them. Okay. And that's what they be. Oh my God. That's what they be doing. So what else do y'all have to say about this? The year of exposure. Talk about it. Just exposing all these men. Did you got Yolanda? Did you think he was zesty? Yolanda, did you smell that zest over there with that Ludacris? Huh? Yolanda. What's going on? Hell, I'm a short woman and I love tall men. Yeah, well, them short men love tall men too. Girl, them short men, they love tall men too. Okay? So the shorts love tall men. Oh my goodness. Okay. Katt is a tall man, is he? But not in stance, but in confidence. Oh yeah. He ain't a tall man in real life. Okay. I was gonna say, I know you lying. Oh, I know I do. Okay. Come on, Willie. Tell it, Willie. Willie know. Willie knows something. Okay. Yes. Tell it, Willie. Willie ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. You ain't never heard little things come in big packages. You ain't never heard little things come in big packages. Little things come in big packages. Uh-huh. What do you mean? Little people come in a big package. You mean they have a big package? Well, Dave, let me talk about that, Griffin. The reason why it looks so big because it's on a small body. Do you understand? But when you put that same meat on a big body Benz, baby, it look different. How can I put it? Okay. Y'all know, say you got a Corvette, right? right? Corvette. Now, Corvette is a small thing. Now, let's put some big tires on a Corvette. Now, putting them big tires on a Corvette, it's going to look like, whoa, those some big tires. But if we put them same big tires on a big trunker truck, okay, that them tires going to look small. Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know some small ones can have real big ones, but please, honey, that small frame make it look bigger. Okay, that small frame make it look bigger. Okay, that's all I'm saying. The small frame make it look bigger. Okay, girth is everything. Yes, Elizabeth, I got a man in my phone. I want to introduce you to him. When I tell you that son of a gun got so much girth in it, okay? It's the biggest I've ever seen, Elizabeth. Isabella, Bella, it's the biggest I've ever seen. And I want to introduce you to him, okay? Now, he is old. He told me he was 45, but I think he's 60. Girl, he look good for 60, though. He's 60 years old and he got a big girthy thing. Girl, that thing is so huge. It's like 13 inches, honey. And let me tell you something about him, Isabel. He keep going and going and going. He be on them honey packs. Girl, they be on them honey packs, okay? Girl, I can't do it, okay? Yes, girl, he's 60, got 13 inches, and he on them honey packs. Okay, he trying to live young. He wanna live through you. Yes, you know these men needs to be on them honey packs. Okay. Ah, girl, I tell you. Roxanne said, I want to see it. I want to show it to you too. Cause that thing right there just don't make no sense. God dang, the pictures don't do him justice, honey. Woo, that thing is a beast for real. Okay. Yeah, it's a beast for real, honey. Gonna have you walking funny, okay? OG says, I don't think Katt is lying. There's some hot tea on Luda. Well, girl, OG, please tell me what's going on. Do I need to open up the phone lines, OG? OG, if I open up this phone line, would you come on and tell us, OG? Would you do that? Because you guys been noticing, I'm gonna stop opening up the phone line. I'm just gonna make it my show, okay? But I will pick and choose. OG, I think I remember OG. You gonna tell her like it is? All right, Princess says, I feel like they all been getting exposed for this recently since 2024. Starting all I've been seeing is Katt exposing and 50 Cent exposing. Yeah, you already know the times. Trump coming back in office. It's gonna be a whole bunch of exposing, honey. I tell y'all, LGBT, y'all better run for cover. Black women, y'all better run for cover. Because, honey, they coming for black women and LGBT, honey. They exposing it all. Girl, I tell you, it's y'all not seeing what's going on? Y'all not seeing the signs? Y'all not seeing the signs? Ooh. See, when Biden was in office, Ludacris and all you download men, y'all should have used that time to come on out and come out with your guns and say, hey, I'm gay and I was born this way, and live in your truth. Now y'all gonna have to run a cover, okay? Because now they coming for all of y'all, and they using you being gay as a weapon to tear you down, child. We going back in times, okay? The times is coming. We rewinding the times. They said we're going back again. What do you say? Make this country great again? Something like that. Griffin says, I never see anything that's big before I gotta see it to believe. Oh yeah, you know what? Next time he come, I'm gonna videotape that monster. Okay, and I'm gonna oh girl, ain't this tea? Ain't this tea? What if I create an OnlyFans page? Just for people that love D's, like D connoisseurs. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some crap? I ain't never heard about that. Like I got OnlyFans, right? And I'm like, look at this D. Then look at this D. Then look at this D. Okay. So many D's. Okay. And I'm just gonna come in the corner with guys and tell them put a D out so I can put in my OnlyFans. Okay. Ain't that some stuff? Ain't that some stuff? I need to have a bottom bitch. Okay, I'm sorry, a bottom itch, a bottom girl. Okay, I'm gonna use her to be my main actress so she can take these men down. All right. Oh my God, ain't that some stuff? I ain't never heard no stuff like this. Woo. I just heard Dwayne is buying Gabrielle New. Yeah, they coming for the black community. They talking about Michelle Obama is a man. I don't believe that, but that's what they say. They said she's a transgender just like me, honey. What else they say? They just be saying anything now, honey. Everybody better put up the pride colors. I like it big, but I'm bi. Okay, go ahead with your bi self. Okay. What do you know about Ludacris? Have you and Ludacris ever messed around? Gigi, can we just say what was Nicki Minaj's ex name? Safari? Damn thing had a whole elbow. Oh nah, Lee. When I tell you he's 3 times as big as Safari. Safari don't This 60-year-old man I know, baby, when I tell you, girl, I got a big lotion bottle. That thing is bigger than this. Bigger than this lotion bottle. Honey, his thing was shame. That man, what's his name? Safari. He'll put him in shame. He'll put him in shame. Oh, yeah, I'm a crotch rocker. Okay. Yes, mama baby. I started off being a crotch walker. Yes, I did. When men would come in the room, I wouldn't even look at them. I'm looking at the zipper. Okay. I'm looking at the zipper. Ain't that rude? Have y'all ever did that before? Press 1 if you ever looked at a man's zipper, you know that area. Okay. Press 7 if you ain't never looked at a man's zipper, that area. Hell yeah, I used to do that a lot. Oh, girl. When I was full of testosterone, I used to do that a lot, honey. I used to be talking to a man, I'd be keep eyeing his thing. Like I look up at him, and then I look down at the zipper, then I look back up, then I look back down. Oh my God. Okay. Girl. Lee said she headed for the hills. No, don't go now. Don't go now. Uh-huh. Mm. Woo. So what else do y'all think about this, girl? Tell me the truth. What else going on with Ludacris? I'm trying to see what they're saying in here. It just says everything about y'all found Ludacris song 1. I'm coming for y'all #1 spot. So y'all want to ignore the person in prison. Well, they ain't really talking about much in these comments, honey. But I should have posted this 10 hours ago. I need to start like when the tea coming fast, y'all. I need to just jump on in there. You know what I'm saying? When it's fast tea, I need to jump on in there. And I want to let you guys know I am coming back on camera. Do you guys know that? Because I don't want y'all to find out by somebody else. Press 10 if you guys know I'm coming back on camera very soon, but I'm not coming back on camera on this channel. I'm going to do it on my Gossip Girl XOXO22 because I'm going to do more personal stuff. So I'm going to do, more uploads with just, with my face or whatever. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, honey. Okay, so y'all won't be surprised. Okay, y'all won't have to hear from somebody else. Y'all already said I said I didn't told y'all now. Okay, watch when I do it. Y'all want to act surprised. Okay, can you drop the link? Oh, okay, yeah, because I want you to come up here. I want you to come up here. So I'm about to drop the link so Miss OG can come up here and tell us about the tea about Ludacris, honey, because we need to know this. Yeah. What no, it's Gossip Girl XOXO22. Don't forget to put the 22. So OG, that is for you. So I'll go to the Gossip Girl channel. So you guys would know. Gossip Girl 22. Uh, uh, uh. So let's go here. Gossip Girl 22. Thank you, OG. So you guys see it's Gossip Girl 22. This right here, Gossip Girl XOXO 22. You got to put the 22 at the end though. All right, so let's get back here. How you doing, OG? Now you
Hey,
got to see about
I'm
this
good.
little good. You got to see about this Ludacris. I want to hear it.
Well, I know two people that worked for Ludacris Camp. One actually was a singer-songwriter, and the other one had his own upscale car service company, like limos and upscale cars that the celebrities and stuff used to, get picked up and dropped off in and things of that nature. So, allegedly, my friend picked up Luda in
Uh.
At- in Atlanta one night, and
And your friend is a man.
yes,
Okay.
and
Just we
yes,
want to know if it's a man. Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, he was the driver for the company, right? And picked up Luda at the studio, and so allegedly he asked him to make a stop to pick up somebody else,
Mm,
which was another male
another man.
person. Exactly. And from what my friend told me, that they were in the back seat of that car, kissing and grinding and getting it on. So
Ooh wee. He
I
did
actually,
it.
and this is a friend that is very, very reliable source. So I kind of believe, the Cat Williams, story about him being bi curious or whatever, because he actually said he looked in the rear view, and yeah, they were kissing and grinding and all rubbing and all that stuff.
Mm,
So so there's some, I believe there's some validity to what Cat Williams said about the whole Illuminati initiation that they were trying to get him and Luda to do, for this $200 million. If they go through those type of rituals, they have men test their masculinity and their manhood, they call them out on these things. So if Cat Williams said him himself was the other person against Luda, because they were well known for their sideburns, and with the sharp points on the sideburns and things of that nature. So yeah, we see who no longer wears the sideburns and the haircut like that, and we see that Cat Williams still does. So for Cat Williams to say that this was some type of Illuminati ritual, guaranteed for this person to have so much money if they sacrifice themselves in that way, I believe there's some validity. But for him to come out in that cipher he did on Luda in left field and just say something like, him being bi curious, I believe there's some validity to that. And I know for a fact that my friend, he just wouldn't lie like that. You know what I mean? Like that. So I kind of believe. I believe. I'm gonna say allegedly for the sake of your platform and legal reasons, but
mm.
yeah,
Girl, that is a lot of tea. Now,
I
now
know.
that's what I want to know. When Ludacris was up with another man, was he married, girl?
Now that I didn't ask my friend was he married at the time, but that's a good question because I don't know how long Luda been married or anything of that nature. So, but that's a good question. I'll ask, but it was some years ago now. I don't know how long Luda has been married, but
Uh-huh. Now, can you give us a description of that man that he was making out with? What's his type? Was he black, white, Asian, short, tall, big, fat? What was it?
he was another black man. I do know that now. If he was
Like,
like tall, short, light, or dark, I didn't ask all of. He's just like it was another black man. So
okay.
yeah, but yeah, it's alleged that Luda was in the back seat of that vehicle. You know. hmm
Uh, 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 uh.
Yep.
Woo. What you make of this? So
My friend worked for this prestigious limo, service that's serviced a lot of, celebrities and stuff out of Atlanta.
mhm. He was
Hmm.
for doing it in public now.
Listen, I think he thought because a lot of those vehicles have those what do you call it? Those like tinted dividers. I think he thought maybe, I guess, that he was not paying them any attention or minding his business. What I don't know, but yeah, he could see through them tinted windows, honey, and saw them getting down in that back seat.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah.
Did he say it smell? What it smell like, girl?
No, he didn't say a smell because basically he just said they was kissing and grinding on each other. So yeah. Hmm.
Smell no booty juice.
No, none of that. None of that. I will say, I will say none of that because I think he said that the ride wasn't, that long or anything. So, but he on the way to or from the studio. I can't remember what he said, but yeah.
Ah, oh, shit.
I was like, don't get me wrong. Like I like Luda. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing.
I
You know
like
what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing against Luda, but let me just say this.
it.
It's so many couples. You guys will be surprised of the couples that are actually flaunting in Hollywood as heterosexual couples, and both of them are gay people or bi people. It's a norm in Hollywood, you guys. You will be surprised of the people that are in relationship with same-sex people, but when they on the red carpet and when they flaunting around, you actually think they're a heterosexual couple. Like real talk.
Mhm,
That's like a norm
mhm.
in Hollywood. But yeah, that's a little tea I got on Luda.
I think it's not a norm just in Hollywood. That's a norm in real life.
You think?
Yeah, I know. Not I think I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's ask the people. Do y'all think it's normal for a lot of people to use heterosexual because it's a safe space to be labeled as a straight person than a gay person? So a lot of people will hide under that because that's what they were brought up to be, and it's privilege when you label yourself straight. You don't have to go through scrutiny. People ain't judge you looking any type of way because you're straight. So a lot of people still today, and they gonna go back to hiding deeper, especially when Trump get back in office, honey. All of them gonna go back in the closet. They gonna
You think they're gonna go back and hide? Huh?
I know they're gonna go back and hide. Shit. And I know. They better start packing that shit up now. Okay. Mm.
Well, I know that a lot of the Hollywood lifestyle of like that, what I just said, the swinging and all of that has branched out more predominantly into the communities for, the regular smuggler people. I do know that, but that's become more fluid, more open and things. And I never lived in California, but I would always go to parties there. And I lived in Las Vegas for a long time, and I would always go to parties, and you could just tell if you got into close proximity of some of these people and just watch the way they moved, how they talked and how they act, you could kind of tell the ones, because they'll like invite you to certain after parties, or they'll invite you to like when I lived in Vegas, like the porn industry is real big there. They give the porn Grammy Awards in Vegas every year.
Can we use a different name for that P word?
Corn, the corn industry. So, and they have they corn Grammys there every year and stuff. And by me being in entertainment too, I would always get invited to these type of parties and things of that nature. But that ain't my thing, and no shade to nobody, but that wasn't my thing. But it was just when they felt a certain comfort of meeting you at parties and stuff like that, then they would invite you to like where the after party was going to be, and it would be at a corn stars mansion, or the producer or the director or something like that. You know what I mean? Or they invite, like I've been to a couple of Mayweather parties. Now he would have regular parties too. Girls be all dancing, you know, because he loved the ladies, the exotic dancers. I'm gonna say that strippers. I guess that's not a bad name, but he loved those. So there is be plenty of them at his parties and stuff like that. But then these parties, if you don't leave these parties at a certain time, that means that you cool with being there for the after party, what comes after that. So you know what I mean? And that's Hollywood, Vegas, anywhere where they had these type of mansion parties. And I've been to a few mansion parties, my thing ain't the after party and the after parties, because I know what's going down with that thing.
So it's just, to me, it's just regular people, because you don't even have to go to Hollywood if you guys want to go into like you talking about, like when couples come together and they meet each other and they switch off. They have private parties and clubs that specialize in that, but you don't
Yeah.
have to be Hollywood. You know, people are just
Oh,
into
right.
different things. So
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I've been invited to them too in Vegas, you know, and it's at a club and it's strictly for couples to go, and it's strictly a couples type of party that engage in that type of alternative lifestyles, you know, whether it's swinging, whether it's menage a trois or things of that nature. But yeah, they have specific clubs, and I know in Vegas for sure when I lived out
for
there.
everybody. They got something for the little people. They got something for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like I said, my friend is a pretty reliable source, and I was very shocked, you know, hearing that news about Luda. But then like I said, you know, that's his business, each own, whatever. But I think they try very well to hide it for whatever reason, and have this image that they want to uphold in front of, you know, their
I think
fans and
it's
the
sad.
people.
I feel sorry for Ludacris. I feel he can't come out here and just express himself and really be with a man. Like, wait till the day where these rappers can come out and marry another man and just live their life with another man. You know, I have yet to see that. So I think more need to tap that step and just seeing these rappers with another man, because that's what they really want to be anyway. They don't want these women.
You
They
know, I was getting ready to say, because look how long Diddy been struggling with it. Like I agree with that, because a lot of times most of those men that are like that and they're hiding behind the wives or the women, to me, they are some of the most abusive towards those women. And I think that when it's like that with them, they really want to be with a man, and they should just go ahead and be with a man. Like, go
Yeah,
ahead and
I
do it.
the reason why they can't, because society and their parents were homophobic, and society was very homophobic in their upbringing, and that's traumatizing. And if they're not going to deal with that trauma from being in a homophobic society, so they're just going to just ignore it, which that's how they were raised. And shit, they old now, so what's the point?
Yeah, but they continue to remain traumatized, and then they traumatize the women that they with. That's the problem. So, you know, it's like a vicious cycle that continues to go on, because the ones that are abusive like that, they act like you know, they hate women. And I think it's because they really deep down inside want to be with a man.
Possibly, but you know, these women have to be accountable too. You know a man don't like you. You know when he go upside your head or he cause you all types of itches. You know it's time to go, but you don't, and you stay there.
Yeah, there are a lot of abusive women get caught in the trauma bond. They get caught in being a battered wife or woman for whatever reason. A lot of them.
Too, you get warned. People tell you don't go to him, child. You know he put paws on women, but your ass still go
Oh
over there.
yeah.
You
Oh
still,
yeah. I knew a
you
lot
still
of women that did
go.
that.
You
Hmm.
still go, and you don't love him. You there for
Just like you warning your friend about that you know, that HOE-ish man. The same thing. It's like, girl, he got you know, women in every code. Da da da. He a big old HOE, you know, and but they still indulge. I think it's like the more you tell them, the more it draws them to them or something. It's weird. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But child, we all got choices, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think Luda need to just leave it alone and not respond to Katt's cipher on him. I think he just need to let sleeping dogs lie and hope this thing just hush over real fast, because he don't want to keep continuing on and getting the smoke from Katt Williams. Like, none of them should really want it, but we'll see.
I don't know. I think in the past I would say you need to be quiet, but I feel like we are coming on a 2024. You're gonna have to fight. I think that Ludacris, he needs to be more vicious. I think he needs to, if he's really into the Illuminati, let's see your evil powers. Let's see you use your Illuminati powers and tear his behind down. I think that all the people, they came out too weak. Clearly, Katt Williams, he wanted a fight, he wanted a battle, and they really should have tore him a new one, because if they don't, they would never get respected. They would never lay this down. So they paint these guys as evil and weak. So I think the only thing to do in 2024 is just fight back as evil as you can. Because this is a new day. This is the year of a fight. You know, we got politics, everybody fighting. And ain't nobody fighting fair. They all fighting dirty. So you may as well just join them.
But it's like you said, Messy, though. All of them that he, you know, cut up in that interview with Shannon Sharp, they came back weak, from Kevin Hart to Luda to, I mean, all of them.
All of them came weak. To Ricky
They
Smiley.
came really, yep. They came weak. So it's like, what y'all got? And then they came with that, and everybody was like, oh, go on somewhere with that. You know, even for Luda to be a rapper, it was like, don't, you a rapper, but we don't expect you to respond in a rap, dude. And then your rap was subpar at that. You know what I mean? And then Katt come back with a cipher at you. It's like, yo, come on now. Like, that's all, that's the best you could do type of thing. So that's why I'm saying.
PP Long says, sorry to cut you off. Girl, bye, for Katt telling the truth. Yes, for Katt telling the truth. We live in a world of lies, and it's what people believe that cares anyway. Nobody cares about no truth. And yeah, it's offensive. Even if you call a dummy a dummy, is that offensive? If I call an idiot, is that offensive? Yes, it's offensive. If I got up here, or a celebrity got up here and say all of you guys are broke, you on EBT Section 8 type hoes, yes, that's going to be offensive. Truth are offensive. In order to get back, you're going to have to cut back with some cut. You're going to have to do some damage. This society, they only respect the harsh of the harsh. If you can really put one down, that's why people, they don't fight no more. They pow, because that's what the culture respect more. That's what's going to keep shit. At least he ain't dead. You know, it's going to keep going on. And most people, just like that Krishan, I don't know if you saw that Krishan Rock, they was fighting, and then them dudes pull out that pow. Well, that's normalized now. I don't think they're going to go back to just fighting fists. That time is over. Everybody got a pow now in certain states. And shit, it's just going to get worse.
But the most thing that all of them did was deflect and deny. Did none of them call him a liar? Did none of them say it wasn't true? If you notice, their response was deflect and deny, deflected. And that's when you could tell that they know it was true. It's because all of them that responded didn't say Katt was a liar. Not one of them.
Well,
and that's
Ice Cube, he didn't. It seemed like they were scared of the public. It seemed like they were scared of the Republic reaction, because they see him as like a favorite. But Ice Cube said that was a lie. He said that he did tell some lies. Mike Epps said he did tell some lies. Corey Holcomb said he did tell some lies. So there were people that did say he did tell some truth, but he did tell some lies as well.
But I'm saying those people were not the people that Katt mentioned. I'm talking about the people that Katt mentioned. That's what I'm saying. Notice the difference in the ones you saying that they said is a lie. He didn't mention none of those people. He didn't mention Ice Cube. He didn't mention Mike Epps. He didn't mention Corey Holcomb. He didn't mention them. I'm talking about the ones that he mentioned. Did none of them say he would call him a liar?
Well, why don't you think they went in a ring with him? Do they feel like they're too beneath him? I mean, they're too above him?
I think that Kevin Hart thinks he is, but I think Kevin Hart also fears Katt Williams to a certain extent, because I think most insecure people like that, I think that Kevin Hart in his heart of hearts knows that Katt Williams is funnier than him. And I think people avoid people that they fear. You know what I mean? Like Katt say, they ain't never been in the building in 25 years. Every building he come in the front door, Kevin go out the back. Why? What I mean, you know what I mean? They both pretty short guys. They both comedians. Do Kevin not feel like he can stand toe to toe with Katt Williams when it comes to the comedy? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, and everybody got their own favorite and opinion and view of who they think is funny or whatever. But it's like you can't come and stand toe to toe. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna be a man about it or a woman about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there won't be friends anytime soon.
And it's also what Kevin Hart said about Katt on The Breakfast Club when he accused him of being on drugs, saying that's the reason why his career kind of plummeted for a while. And when you look at the record, all 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times, Katt Williams got arrested. Not one time was it for drugs. So are you deflecting from the truth he said on you? And now you want to tell a lie on him? Because see, a lot of times that's what people tend to do when they know somebody told the truth on them. It's let me make up a lie on you even bigger to try to make you even look worse in the eyes of the public. And I think that that's what he was trying to do with Katt Williams when he said, oh, he chose drugs. How do you know he chose drugs? And how can somebody get arrested them many times and literally get caught right then and there? He coming off his stage or coming out his house or coming out of the restaurant or wherever he coming and going, and he get charged with everything but drug charge. So I just think denial, pay attention to what people don't say. And then none of them people he mentioned called him a lie. What they did was deny and deflect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just think it's a difference in that. That's all,
So they're not going to be friends anymore. And what do you think is going to happen in the future? They're just going to go their separate ways.
I don't think they gonna probably ever be friends. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the sweetest revenge that Katt Williams just got off of Kevin Hart was inviting his ex-wife to go on tour with him. That was the sweetest, coldest revenge right there to get. And then that's even her little revenge too, based off of how Kevin treated her. See, because Kevin cheated with the wife he got now on Tory. I don't know if people know that.
Well, tell him.
Kevin Hart, when he was married to Tory, he was cheating on Tory with the wife he have now. And see, and how you get a man can be how you lose him. And now look what Kevin is doing to that wife that he cheated on Tory with. He cheating on her. So she ain't got nothing special. Kevin is a habitual cheater. And for Kevin to treat his former best friend of 15 years the way he did him, set him up to take that fall for embezzlement and extortion because he's trying to cover up his own lies and cheating, that what happened in Vegas. I know y'all heard about that, right?
Tell it.
JT Jackson was friends with Kevin Hart for 15 years. They toured together. Kevin, would have him opening up for him, things like that, because he's a comedian too. You take a 15-year friendship, and because you trying to save your own marriage from the adultery you committed, the cheating and the lying you commit, and you set your friend up saying he was trying to extort you, he was blackmailing you. Come to find out, all those emails, all of that texting information, they traced that back to Kevin's team of people. His best friend, his former friend, JT Jackson, look it up, got all charges dropped. And guess who got charges against them now?
Oh.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Kevin is a narcissistic snake, okay? He's a habitual liar and cheater. If you do that to your friend of 15 years, you don't care about nothing else. You cheat on Tori with the wife you with now. She marries you, and now you habitually lying and cheating to her. Kevin literally bought the newest mistress that he cheating on his wife with a truck exactly like his wife's truck. Now you tell me if Kevin is not a narcissist and a habitual liar and cheater. You set your friend up. Then your friend of 15 years, and then you can't even face him. You can't even have a man-to-man conversation with him after all charges is dropped against this man, and now charges are on you, and now JT Jackson can come and sue your ass. But every time you expose something on Kevin, he want to try to sue you. He want to try to create this, they create this, what do you call it, smear campaign. That man lost his job. He lost a house. He damn near lost his relationship behind what Kevin did to him. But see, nobody talks about that. Nobody looks at that.
Because we don't know.
Oh yeah, it was all on social media. Like literally the court, you could pull the court, like they getting ready to go to court now for the charges that Kevin have, and they getting ready to go to court. And if JT Jackson end up suing Kevin, he gonna stand a good chance of winning. Kevin defamed that man, smear campaigned that man, and won't even talk to him. Now, you've been friends with this person for 15 years, and now all of a sudden you can't hold him a conversation. Y'all look up JT Jackson and see what Kevin and his team of people did to him. And then all of the receipts flow back to Kevin Hart and his team. But Kevin was setting up his own friend, because he's trying to hide him being a liar and a cheater to his wife. And then Kevin Hart's ex-assistant, who he trying to sue now, that went on Tasha K and spilled all the tea on him, she the one that told that story about the buying the new mistress SUV. I think it's a Range Rover, just like what he got his wife.
Wow.
Honey, Kevin is a trip, y'all. Kevin Hart is a trip. He ain't who y'all think he is. And I ain't taking nothing away from his talent. But as an individual, as a person, your character, your morals, your values, your integrity, you a piece of ish. You a piece of ish. And if you think about it, Katt Williams was right. Who have we ever known that all of a sudden come out of nowhere and get big and get their own movie? Now, Kevin Hart was blowing up on the East Coast, Philly, Baltimore, New York. Yeah, he was putting in work over there. But even with that, you don't come to Hollywood and all of a sudden get your first movie. You ain't paid no dues unless you done did something else. Unless you done went through that ritual door. Hello?
Yeah.
Think about it, y'all. All of a sudden, Kevin Hart came out of nowhere and get that movie Soul Plane. When have they ever let somebody not already known building up their platform like the way Martin Lawrence did? Like the way, you know what I'm saying? They come up building up that platform, having that following, this and that. Kevin Hart came out of nowhere, y'all, and come to Hollywood and get that movie. And then where he been going? Up, 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 up ever since. So when Katt say industry plant, that's what he meant. Like, you ain't come to Cali and pay no dues. So what did you do to get that little movie? Because you come out of nowhere. You were known on the East Coast. West Coast and East Coast is totally different on how they move in the industry, y'all. Why you think people gotta move from their hometowns and move to LA and move to New York? Because they have to build themselves up in said cities. That's how it works in entertainment. You could be a household name in the city that you from. You go to California, you are a little fish in a big pond, honey. They don't know you. They don't care that you a household name in your hometown. I'm just saying. So think about it. I detected no lies when it came to that part of what Katt was saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's just, if you think about things and the way he was saying them, that it had validity to it. But I'm looking at how Kevin moved and how he treat other people, how he moved out here. And somebody that would do that to a BF for 15 years, what you think he won't do to somebody else? You do that to your own wife. Now, people don't realize when he first was a struggling comedian, it was his wife Tori who was helping him write his jokes and stuff. He was funnier back then than he is now to me. She was writing it. And then when you get big, you leave her for your mistress. And then you marry your mistress, put her in the big house. Now, this woman have been with you when you ain't had nothing. Then bore you 2 kids that went through hell and back with you. But that's what you do to her. So Tori and Katt got the sweetest revenge, in my humble opinion, off of Kevin.
Yeah.
Sweet revenge.
Are we gonna see any more revenge?
You never know. You never know what kind of cat hat, Cat in the Hat Katt can pull out. Because believe me, Katt know a lot more about people's indiscretions in the industry, because he was right there in the middle in the circle. Anytime he said that Harvey Weinstein offered to blow him in front of Katt's people, that's the type of stuff that they do. Them men didn't have no shame in their game. They went both ways, and they would literally tell, yeah, I'll do it, or you do it. They'll tell you, how big do you want to be? That's what they did to me and my friend in Vegas. Took us in a meeting and asked us, how big of a singer do we want to be? Do we want to be this big, that big, this big, that big? But you got to do something, see, and we got to record it, because that's our insurance. So when you see people be one-hit wonders or their careers get stumbled and stalled, y'all just know that it be because we didn't sell our souls. We didn't. I got some tea on Brian McKnight, honey child. I worked with Brian McKnight in Vegas, okay? See, y'all think these people, y'all have no idea. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all have no idea. Some of these people that y'all put on pedestals and revere think they good people. And it's a whole nother side to them y'all don't even know nothing about. Brian McKnight has a son right now that is fighting for his life that was diagnosed with cancer. That was by his first wife. His black children that he don't claim no more. Okay, since he done got with the non-black woman. Okay, and he got a daughter that lives here, right here in this state where I am. Okay, I tell y'all, these people be pieces of work. These people be pieces of work, messy girl. I'm telling you. So don't think they, you know what I mean? Just and see, and now they're getting exposed for like people are coming out that been hiding stuff, keeping stuff inside because of the bigger wigs that can shut them down. Oh, that can not put them on shows. That stuff is real. It happens for real. It happens for real. My one of my exes used to work for Paisley Park. He literally worked for Prince's record label. He worked closely with Angie Stone. He got stories. But when you don't acquiesce and do what they want you to do, they don't put on that show. Don't let her tour. Don't let her travel. Don't let her sing background. Don't let her career get no further than this, that, or the other. They literally make phone calls or email certain people. Stop your bag. Stop your career. See, people don't realize, and I know, you know, Beyonce got her big beehives and all of that. But, you know, she took the career of A. Marie, and people don't realize that. Have y'all ever asked what happened to A. Marie? They put A. Marie on the back burner for Beyonce. All her team of people, her producers and writers and stuff. See, this is stuff y'all don't know that be happening in the background. And when she got with Jay-Z, they put A. Marie on the shelf and blacklisted her career. Same way they tried to do with Maya. To a certain extent, they did it to Maya too, because Maya was the one that got away. They couldn't get Maya because Maya family was like white on rice. They know what the industry will do to these young ladies. But then none of them get the chance to say, I had Maya. Pay attention.
Did 50 Cent was sleeping with Maya?
I don't believe so, but the one I'm talking about is Jay-Z. See, he the one that had all of them, but he didn't get that one. She the one that got away. And boy, did he hate it, because when they did that song together, he thought he was going, you know, he was in there. But after she didn't acquiesce, he charged her an arm and a leg for the song he was on with her. See, this is the type of stuff that goes on y'all don't know anything about. And then he tried to blacklist her. So when you didn't see her career progressing the way that it should, that's why. It's always be people. And she talks about it in interviews. If you ever watch a Maya interview, she won't name no name. But that's they listen, they be talking about these people that are that hold these cards to be able to have make phone calls or emails to people and say, don't put on no album, don't put no album on it, because if you do, they gonna stop your bag and your career. Because they that big. They that big in the industry on the level of the Jay-Z's and the Diddy's. See that? Why you think Jay-Z camp so quiet? He just praying nobody come out on him. Y'all think he good, huh?
Well, all I gotta say is this. It's gonna be more of it doing this type of stuff, because once Trump get in that office, if you ain't on his side, I don't care who you is, you gonna get blackballed. Okay, you ain't gonna have no power. And I'm
Well, they
listening
did.
everything, and I'm like, well, it's not about to. It's not going to change, because once Trump get in, you gonna have to side with him. That's the only way you'll have any good luck. So
Well, they gonna do everything in their power to stop it.
oh no, it's too late already. But yeah, they're
No,
gonna
I'm
try.
saying, yeah,
It's
yeah.
already too late. But he's gonna be biased too, and it just seems like everything that has like power, it is always this bias or dictatorship. Because it sounds like a lot of dictatorship that you're talking about, like these celebrities or people that's a higher up, they're dictators.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that's the same thing that's going to happen is happening to this, or it's going to happen to this government, and it's going to be more. It's just going to be depending on what side it's on. But
You know
when
who
you
I'm
look at
so
the past,
mad
the
at
history,
now?
when you look into history, it was dictatorship. It was never fair. It was never equal. So I don't know when it was a time in history where nobody was dictating things. It's horrible. But it's the reality. I think just stay away from those things. Sometimes I'll be afraid to be around big people because they can push you up, but they can tear you down as well. And it depends on
Mhm.
who you give your power to. It's just like social media. I mean, those people, they can bring you up, but they are the same people that can tear you down with their words as well. So, you know.
Absolutely. You know who I'm really upset with because the way she wrote that thing on her, that comment on her Instagram, it's as if you knew that this person was doing nefarious things with underage boys, and now you wait until you get mad or something happen for you to expose it. Because to me, you when you do that, you just as guilty. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
talking about?
yeah, you talking about Kelly Price, but they ain't gonna say nothing. They just be saying stuff because they in their feelings at the time or things not going right. But honestly, in the future, ain't nobody really gonna care. It's gonna be one sided.
Right, I know what you're saying, but my thing is, why say something like that? Especially like I have no control over two consenting adults committing adultery or fornication or whatever they doing. They do. But when you mention that you know that somebody is messing with underage boys, that's telling me that you knew that and you didn't say anything until it was convenient for you to say something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and but no, her fans are still gonna be her fans. I mean, they're not gonna stop something. I think it's wrong, and I think people did call her out about it, and they said, "Why didn't you say anything at the time?" But she's not gonna respond to that.
That exactly that part. I'm just,
And
taking note of.
somebody gonna make an excuse and say, "Well, maybe she was scared. Maybe she was a victim too." So
Yeah, but yeah, I guess I don't know. But when it comes to children, I just have a whole different perspective. You know what I mean? It's like you just best not even saying nothing at all if you're gonna say that and then don't say who that person was. I mean, you can imagine who she's talking about based off of doing the time when she was a guest on there as a guest judge. You can put two and two together, but it's just like you're saying that you knew this, you know what I mean, doing your tenure on there. You knew that this was happening and you
yeah,
said
but
nothing until,
I
you know what I'm
think
saying?
her intention of saying that was not to expose anybody, even though she threw people under the bus. If you look at why she said it, she only said it because it was a lot of Christians that were coming in her chat trying to judge her. And that's why she said, "You cannot judge me, you fake Christians, because you fake Christians, the ones that you guys put on a pedestal, are doing X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
So please get away with all your fakeness." Okay. So she was saying it in that stance. I don't think that her intention was to come out and really lay it all out. She was really having a fight with Christians that were coming and judging her.
Right. That's why I said she waited until she got into it with these said Christians. And then now she's talking about, that she won't drop any names and come on nobody's, interviews or anything unless they paying money. So there
It,
you
it was
have
really
that part.
it was really to hurt the Christians. She did it to hurt the Christians, to make them feel bad, just to humble them, to let you guys know that the ones you put on a pedestal is just they're more rotten than me. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
this is the thing. this ain't nothing new. Like, we already know that they some of the biggest hypocrites. I mean, this type of behavior has been going on forever, for decades in our community, within the black churches and, you know, black religion even as a whole. It goes way back. So she didn't say anything that was new. I think her point was the fact that whoever it was that she was fighting with, because she specifically, you know, were talking to them, but whoever it was behind the scenes that she was fighting with, I guess she was using it as leverage, like threatening them to say, you don't want me to go there, now leave me alone, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, who came out and said something against her? Because I'm sure the blogs would have posted it.
I don't know. It was, I don't know who it was. That's what I'm saying. Whoever it was in that Christian religion, you know, or whatever that she was fighting with. So I
So
don't know,
whoever
child.
was it one of the judges? Because she threw dirt on all the judges. So I'm like,
Yeah,
was it one of the judges?
yeah, that's possible. That's what I'm saying. That I think it's possible that she had got into it with one of them and said, you know, how dare you, when y'all sitting up here doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know. And because remember, she said that's why I never stayed in the Christian sector. Her tenure and her success has been in the R&B, which I'm pretty sure she saw some shit over there too, but you know, she just specifically said, and this is why I didn't.
Yeah, they're
Hmm.
all human. These you're dealing with human beings. I don't care what y'all label yourself. Y'all can label yourself straight. Y'all can label Christian. Y'all can label. Humans are wicked. All humans. These are human beings. Shoot, they do wrong. Humans take out other humans. Majority of people die from other humans. Humans will be your worst enemy.
Absolutely. You know, it said that's why it says trust no man, right? That's whether they be Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, Catholic, whatever, right?
Yeah, I
But
just think that people get caught up with the labels. Like, well,
yeah,
if you're
I just
in
side
the
eye her though. I side eye her because you're telling us that you knew that this person was on. I'm like I said, I ain't even talking about the adults. I'm talking about the child part. For you to even mention that says that you knew that this person was doing this to underage children. That's my part.
yeah, but the
It's like
thing
you
is,
trying to
yeah,
call them out, but you are a
right.
procurer of it. You are a procurer
That's
of the behavior.
Yeah, that's horrible if she's telling the truth. But now you got to question everybody. Is she telling the truth? Did she come out with receipts? Because I'm about to do a video about the brick lady and she lied about the whole thing. Just like
Yes,
the
you
lady
do.
with Russell, she lied about the baby. Just like the other lady came out saying that man gave her the high five. She lied about that. So
Yeah.
everything you have to question. And we used to have a thing where if it's a black woman saying it, then it's the truth. But all these Russell and that brick lady and then that high five girl, honey, I gotta step the hell back because I was wrong on all of them. I came out swinging for that Russell girl. I came
Did
out
you?
swinging. Yes, I did. I was on her side just because. I came out swinging
Mhm.
for that brick lady. I came out swinging for that brick lady. I just knew she was
Mm.
telling. Come to find out, that was a lie. And I came out swinging for that high five girl. It was a girl that college in South somewhere, and
Mhm.
she said that man gave her that high five when she got to Texas. I came out swinging for her. I said, "Let me stop
Mhm.
swinging. Shut the hell up."
Yeah, I think sometimes we jump on the story too fast. So I didn't come out swinging for none of them. I'm a person that let me lay back a little long and see what's going on with this, you know. And then usually just wait a little bit longer because somebody else, when they come out, somebody else on the back side doing receipts for the other side. So it's like, they was pulling up stuff on that brick lady. They was pulling up stuff on Carly. They was pulling up stuff. Look what happened. That man had to go and get a test for real and literally put the results on social media. That's sad that, you know, that and now he should sue her actually because he could have ruined his she could have ruined his entire life, you know.
Mhm.
So
But he
yeah,
ain't
but
gonna do it 'cause
do anything
they
for
don't take
clout.
it serious. He ain't gonna do it
Yeah,
because he don't.
yeah, and they said that the brick lady had been pulling stunts like that before to get money out of people through sympathy. And obviously, Carly got some type of issue going on mentally with her, within her family or whatever. She's the cousin of that comedian Latrice that got famous on Facebook, on social media. The comedian Latrice. Carly's father is Latrice's brother. So Carly is her niece. And she was on her social media talking about how her brother kept them. I guess when he got it big, making the money he making, working for a bank, being the president of a bank, he started acting different and all of that. And she said she hadn't seen her niece in forever, and they funny, because they got a little money or whatever. And Cardi was this privileged black girl, but she obviously had some issues, with this boy leaving her to pull a stunt like what she did. Something's wrong with you. But child, is what these folks do. They for clout chase. It's a lot of mentally ill people on social media, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Go to them
Well,
extent.
they gonna take all that stuff and they gonna use it to use political agendas in the future. They're gonna say, "Look at this. Look how they do." And they're gonna use it for political agendas in the future.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure.
it's- mm.
It's
I
gonna be
tell
an
you.
interesting election year, to come. It's gonna be
Well, it's
interesting.
gonna be an interesting couple of 4 years. Shit, not just one
Mhm,
year. Couple of
mhm.
years. You gotta wait to see what's going down the line. Okay.
I agree because because I know that the Democrats and the Biden administration is losing black voters left and right. Like I'm saying, I'm clapping, saying it's about time black people waking up. Because listen, they've been dangling the carrot and the shiny object on us for decades, and we've been falling for the okie doke. Now we saying, you better come with something different, come correct. So I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Mhm. Well, we'll see. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming up here, OG.
You're welcome, Messy. I will talk
All
to
right.
y'all later. All right. Have a
Talk
good night.
talk to you later. Good night. All right. All right. So what are you guys talking about? I do have another live coming up. Let me see. I do have another live coming up. My next live coming up, I'm talking about the brick lady. So if you guys want to join me over there, that'd be great. The messy sweet spot. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, yeah. So this is my next live right here. I'm kind of late. I'm big late. I'm big late. So I'll put this in the comment section. If you guys can go over there, I'm gonna be over there soon. Now, what are you guys saying? Stop voting Democrat. Well, stop vote. Oh, she said I stopped voting. Oh, okay. I was going to say, child, don't be telling people to stop voting Democrat. Vote Democrat if you want to. Shit. Do whatever's best for you. But you ain't gonna force me to vote for no Republican now. Okay. Even though they might win, you ain't gonna force that. You ain't gonna force me to vote on them. Okay. Mm-mm. And we just have to see what happens. They need to give these landlords so much power on these people. They need to stop. Mm. Well, I don't know. Everybody gonna be pro in a minute. Okay. I was just always told since a kid when you become to age of vote to vote Democrat. I got older and figure out I need to stop to vote Republican. Oh, okay. Well, if they're aligned with your views, then you got to do what you got to do. All right, and just hope that the Republicans I don't know, make you happy, child. Okay, well, I'm going to get on out of here and I'll wait till you guys to go over there. I'm trying to wait for it to go to 1 hour. I'm trying to wait for something. Okay, did it hit it? Nope, it didn't hit it. But I'm gonna be a little bit late over there, but I'll be over there soon. So I will see you guys sooner than later. All right, DJ, where you at? Mm, mm, mm.